Hello everyone, today we will be doing a v68 solo Ironman challenge where you go to every moon in order without dying. Once and only once, by the way. Man, it's been a while since I've done one of these Ironman intros. We're going back to this, changing it up from the high quota videos, challenges that I've been doing, mostly for sake of time. And I plan on doing quite a bit more Ironman challenges moving forward, going back to my roots, the challenge that put me back on, or that not back on the map, but put me on the map in the first place. And what this will allow me to do is also, it'll let me dabble in some modded stuff, some mod packs, etc, etc. I'd say that doing modded Lethal Company is what put me on the map more so than just challenge stuff. So if anyone wants to see any specific type of mods, mod packs, etc. showcased via Ironman Challenge, let me know, and I will most likely get to it. But yeah, like I said in the intro, the Ironman Challenge is where you try to go to every moon in order once and only once without dying. And we're gonna be doing that today in current version. I am playing on the high quota HQ mod pack just for quality of life purposes, like being able to have ship loot and no cell limit, stuff like that. Pathfinding lag fix, so no game breaking mods or anything yet. But like I said, I'm not against including game breaking mods in the future. Well, I don't know why I'm routing to experimentation. All Ironman runs start on experimentation no matter what. So we're gonna do it. I haven't done one of these in a while. I think I've gotten better at the game since I started doing high quota, and definitely since I started playing Forsaken Frontiers. So I'm curious to see how well I do here. But yeah. Side of Pineapple, welcome in. Slug, heyo. KD is lame. Hello, hello. Let's get it. Let's see if we can start off with the full clear experimentation with no bees. So we get a max roll scrap. As you can see, we got the lodestone mod, which helped me load in quite a bit faster there. If anyone was wondering what that yellow box pop-up was. I got to see what lodestone looks like on Titan. I'm sure lodestone helps with loading in maps like Titan that generally take quite a bit to load in. Oh man. This is another reason why I made the Ironman challenge as well, because I liked playing on experimentation as a warm-up round, so I just had the warm-up round built into the challenge. Wow, that's kind of rare. I see that big bolt. That's a tough fire exit. Alright. First seed of the day. We get landmines and turrets on experimentation. I think there's a max of 4 turrets on experimentation. I guess I don't really want to play main like this, but we'll do it. It's fine. This is probably the network. Oh my goodness. That's a crazy one. Oh shit. I kind of want to cross this though. Never stopped me. Yeah. So, probably not going to be playing for a pipe exit. I'm just going to run it down mid and hope for the best. Okay. Wow. Bro. This run is trying to kill me. Where can I turn this off? There's probably a turret in here. Because where there's one turret, there's gonna be more. Okay, we got 4 objects, or 4 scraps. Only a third of the map, or of the loot. Don't ask me how I'm clearing, by the way. There is no rhyme or reason to this. 5, 6. Haunted next. I was haunted last time I was on experimentation 7. Getting a lot of two-handeds here. Not necessarily like to see that. Main is faster, yeah. Is that it? Is that all I have here? I don't think I went this way yet. Dead end. Okay, that's fine. Never juggled upstairs before. It's probably not gonna be all that great. Yeah, okay. Didn't think so. You know, I haven't gone through this door yet. Didn't need to. We actually just bring the tattered metal sheet this way. Make sure I don't back up into a landmine here. I don't think I've gone this way yet. I'll just open the door. I see. This is... There's probably a snare flea somewhere, if I had to guess, based on what I've heard. Alright, I probably just have to start transferring these, because I'm kind of deep. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep reading. I saw him. Dang. I definitely did not. Personally, anyway. I'm sure he was on the screen. I don't remember how to get back, unfortunately. Might have to sacrifice these keys. I think I take a key over this, though. Not this way. Oh wait, I'm right by main. This is fine. I'm a lot closer than I thought. It just took me a little bit to get here, it seems. It's because I went all the way, I went to the right and then found my way this way. We're good, we're chilling. And the snare flea went that way, so it shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh. That wasn't pretty. We'll walk it off real quick. Well, let's go back inside before he makes his way all the way this way. I wish I had a door to work with. Can you jump on this? No, you can't. Why is he so long? This will move away. I'll wait. Oh my god. This is like the longest slime. Where did the snare flea go, by the way? Well, got my answer. I was gonna go through that door, but I don't think I will anymore. Probably just have to cut my losses. Whatever. Oops. Actually, if I'm gonna juggle, I can probably just be max carry weight. Oh. Drop it all the way down. I'm just walking anyway. Oh, I fell. Oh, let's just... Yeah, single item days can change a lot. I'm definitely not gonna reset for any though. Oh my gosh. Listen, please. The elevation makes it a little harder to juggle. That's kind of what makes Ironman runs exciting too, like... You know, if you see a single item day on a regular high quota run or something, it's like, oh, that's cool, and then you go next, but... Single item day on an Ironman can, like, change... Can, like, make your run actually possible again. It's kind of nice. Or it just gives you the craziest start you'll ever see. I think I'll run this back now, because then I can get the other key that's up there also. Also, it's fun to see like a run that should have been a reset go either the distance or a lot farther than it should have been in the first place, and the only way you'll ever know that is if you play it out. And it's not like an Ironman challenge is so long that you can't just play it out. High quota I understand a bit more, because like you can just commit like 12 hours to a run that's already dead. And for some people, like most people, it's like, what's the point of doing that? But that's why I like the Ironman challenge. It has a lot. It's the actual time to complete one is not that long. I also don't have a winning run yet in current version, or ever since, you know, like the new maps got added. So I guess since v50, I've only gotten it like pre v50, and I think only in v40 even. So we're gonna go for it. I mean, my personal best in, you know, v50 plus Ironman was making it all the way to Artifice. Like all I had to do was make it back with my final inventory, but had a very unlucky exterior. $204. Oh man, I don't have the Ironman math in my head anymore, like how much I need. But it's okay. I'm just gonna be going for as much as I can anyway. Eclipse assurance. Not a problem. I'll take a key just in case, so that way I don't have to run through the eclipse more than once. I'm not gonna scan. It doesn't matter. $350 to $400 average. Heard that light work. I'm just gonna be going for max anyway. Because something I want to do on Ironmans also is see how much money I can have left over at the end of it too. Or potentially go for a round 2. Okay. Use these poles. Oh, there was bottles at fire exit too. Have I done a solo hardcore Ironman? No, I haven't. In neither the classic nor the speedrunning variants. I see that like June's been doing them a whole bunch though. It's funny when that format for like came out, people were saying that it's not possible, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. Very difficult though, for sure. And I don't think June would be doing it a bunch if she didn't think it was possible also. But again, solo hardcore Ironman falls into categories that are kind of too long for what I want to do. Because that's still at least an 11 quota run. And 11 quotas can take a long time. Thanks for the follow, Vise. To be fair though, Hardcore Ironman is a shorter format than High Quota at the very least. 8-ish hour run. Not if you... Well, is it really 8 hours? Dang. Maybe it's a longer one than I thought then. Well, you know what? That tracks actually, because that's about how long... I guess it's just as long as a high quota run then, at least a solo one. Shoot, solo high quota can be shorter depending on how well you perform, because solo high quota, for leaderboard purposes at least, you only need to complete 6. But for Hardcore Ironman, you need to complete 11. That's a keyword, complete. Did I already clear this room, or did I just get nothing in here? That's unfortunate. I got unlucky again, by the way. I got another fire exit next to main. Fire exit next to main and a deep progression down mid, I think. Okay. This might be a warm-up round. Might be a warm-up round, but you know, it happens, it happens. I guess progress was not this way. Is it upstairs? I'm tripping balls. Okay, whatever. I almost died to the slime there. Oh, it's all over here. I don't think this is enough. Let's get a proof of concept going though. I should have. You know what? We can just go and push the talk real quick. We don't need to aggro what we don't need to aggro. Uh-oh. Could be worse. I do eventually want to do, like, you know, it's gonna be a funny way to call it, the classic hardcore Ironman challenge. Originally, the hardcore Ironman challenge was doing the classic Ironman challenge, but Eclipse only. But I learned that the speedrunning community called the 1 quota per moon challenge the hardcore Ironman challenge because they weren't aware that the hardcore Ironman challenge already existed. It's just unfortunate that an Eclipse only category doesn't exist for any leaderboards, but that's kind of, I guess, not a statement, but something that I'm going to accept by doing Ironman challenges and stuff and not having live split up. I'm just not going for leaderboards anymore. I'm just going for interesting runs, I guess. Yeah, speedrun leaderboards don't use any. There is a modded speedrun leaderboard though. There might be an Eclipse only one there. I know Tomato Bird was in here telling me about those in an earlier stream. I kind of don't want to expend all of my stamina in case a worm comes by again. I do want to aggro him this way though. I didn't mean directly into me though. Okay. Well, that's fine. He can just skate on over that way. That's perfect. Yeah, no, I think even like hardcore Ironman, like for the 1 quota per moon, it is a more fitting name for it. Eclipse only Ironman's probably a bit more fitting for the Eclipse only Ironman. I definitely didn't collect enough here, but I don't like my assurance spawn, so we're gonna keep going. We're just gonna have to super perform on the rest of the moons. Have to go on Andy. Should be 431 average. Got it. So I basically performed for 1 day only currently. Doing a 204 and a 250. Bad at math, that in true Ironman fashion. Alright, I haven't played Vow in a while. Let's see what Vow gives me. Mild weather. We will be scan. This could be big depending on what I get here. 1 beehive. Hopefully it's within immediate sight. I think I heard it behind me, unless I gaslit myself. Well, either way, I do like checking over here first for beehives because I'm less likely to go out this far later in the day. Yeah, Mineshaft will have quite a bit more than that. Wouldn't mind a Mineshaft, I guess, because it might be easier to find scrap faster with that layout. I don't know how much more scrap matters, like apart from that, because I'm not sure how much I could realistically bring back. But also, since I can't come up from fire, like with the parkour or anything, oh. Let's see, 147's good. 147's really good. We'll just secure that now. Make sure we have a decent baseline for our Vow run. Don't worry about the direction I'm running in. I went this way because I thought it would be faster, since there was no, like, elevation or anything. I'd have to be like, have like the luckiest mineshaft spawn, I think, to make it better than normal. Like maybe if I get like a cave entrance right next to elevator, but then I'd have to take elevator and kind of hope that that happens. Thanks for the follow, Dreedmaster. Yeah, this is definitely solid Bs, Andy. Been a while since I've had any that are worth more than 70. I think I'm gonna greed this and go up. Yeah, I had enough stamina. Cool. I won't put it any closer to the front in case I need to jump there for giants later. Yeah, 147. If we can get like 300 value and 2 inventories, that would be fantastic. I'm not expecting anything like that though. Easy to die in Mineshaft? Yeah, I feel it. I've gotten a lot more comfortable on Mineshaft now, after spending however many hours on Mineshaft offense with... Oh, we got a belt room immediately. I think we just run towards the belt room. With Illusion and Ego. Shout out to those guys. Still not my favorite ever. But I think if I were to play it for High Quota or Ironman, it's literally just rush caves and then bring out what I can get. Bottles is fine. I was hoping this belt room would sort me out a little bit better, but... seems like we won't get that luxury. Exactly. Yeah, for Val in particular, definitely don't really like to see it. I'd rather just, you know, have the nice little factory interior instead. Might have to work a little bit harder to find the loot inside, but at least you'll be able to bring it out. Please don't scam me here on Val. I almost want to go fire now. Because if I spend too long here, then I'm not gonna... Okay, one last peek. If this continues, then I'm cooked. Oh, okay. Another bottles. You're about to see me triple juggle. Maybe I find fire exit right here. That would actually be ideal now. Do have to remember how to get back now. Oh wait, I didn't even go the other ways yet. Okay, good. I saw a belt room and it actually baited me from seeing this loot room over here. Hairbrush. We'll take what we can get. Oh. Wow, it's so late already. Oh my god, this is a tech that I did not have before, or when I was first doing Ironmans, juggling. I was a non-believer that it was faster. But I knew deep down that it was, because the high quota people and speedrunning people would not be doing this if it wasn't. And then I've gotten some good side-by-sides now, comparing them, and yeah, it's just faster, even if you're walking the whole way. This is also safer too, because you're not expending any stamina, so that way when you do need to use stamina to outrun a giant or dog or something, you'll have it. Or a worm. Another reason why I want to go on the shorter runs. I can't be doing this for like 6+ hours a day. It's just not good. But man, sometimes a run is just not possible if you don't do it. Unless you get really lucky. I'm also not the best at it yet, so I need to get better at it too. Move it slightly across this rock. Yeah, this is how you destroy your fingers real fast. Unless, like, you know, there's... I think one way to do it would be to rebind your grab key, maybe, so you don't have... Like, it probably wouldn't be so bad if I put my grab key on my mouse instead. That's probably the play, actually. I'll consider it. I'll have to get used to grabbing with the mouse button, though. That's gonna be crazy to do. There you go. Yeah, Andy even said it too. Almost always get a 5 PM giant. I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten one yet. I'm so used to getting enemies spawning early. Can't stop pressing G. Oh, true. You have to... Hold on. You'd have to use both of them probably, because I forgot that the drop button is a thing still. Maybe... Okay, hear me out. You'd have to like... You have to be... Here's the ideal scenario. If you don't want to commit both mouse buttons. I don't know what everyone uses their mouse buttons for, but... If for some reason you can... Okay, so you can map your grab button to a mouse button, and then you can map your drop button to left control. Because you've already mapped your crouch button to left alt. Because you're a left alt crouch gamer. Or you have your crouch button mapped to your other mouse button for some reason. The thing with making drop R also is that I'm still pressing multiple buttons. It's still... I guess the goal for the mapping is to just completely remove having to use my left hand for anything other than WASD and shift, maybe. Oh my god. I almost got pushed off the ship. Oh, true. You can't sprint and drop. You're right. Alt for drop. Alt for drop. And then you keep left control crouch without resorting to the dark arts. Imagine that. Imagine left alt drop. You know what, Andy? I think you're right. I should have done a quick fire exit peek. There was no reason for me to leave that early. Okay, let's see if I can get an exact 130. I remember we did the math in my Discord once that min selling on quota 1 and max selling on quota 2 on average gives you a better return. Not by much, but you want every little bit that you can. It's probably dependent on how much you actually loot though, now that I think about it, but it's probably just good practice. 68. I want to sell 130. Wait. Do I have a 28 somewhere? $16, 24, that's 40. Can I make 90? So, quote, yeah, that's what I like in before adamants and stuff got added to the game. That was still, well, you had to do that because you had to go to rend anyway. But some math people did some math, and you do get more just overselling for quota 2 on quota 2. You know what? I don't care how much more I get. I did not earn a lot. I'm selling everything. I don't care. But like the difference was like maybe like 20 or 30 extra scrap, which, you know, can be the difference between a run and not. 20 or 30 scrap doesn't seem like much until it's the exact amount that you need to go next. Yeah, if I lose by 20 scrap, it is what it is. But I have to make it far enough to lose by 20 scrap to be significant in the first place. This is one of the reasons, by the way, this sell round is the reason why I'm just doing a regular classic Ironman rather than speedrun. This is my time to just kind of chill, talk to people who are here. Same with like in between moons and stuff. If I have that live split on, then I also gotta be locked in still, even right now in between moons. I do have to get into speedrunning again though, because I mean 10 quota league is built on speedrunning. But I need to like get Nico together to practice for that. Cause I don't need to be good at solo speedrunning for that. Yeah, exactly what Slug put. Yeah, as long as you don't follow PEMDAs and you just go from left to right on that one, it's accurate. Why am I scanning 118 on the ship still? That's not correct. Oh, it is correct. I forgot I moved these things over here. That would've been sad. Bedmas, where you spend the holidays in bed. I do like that. Brackets inside. There we go. Confusion averted. And we have 2 keys. We're gonna go to offense, march, and adamants, assuming that nothing goes wrong. Okay. Here's another difference now between current version chef versus past Ironman chef. I used to just get cooked on adamants because I didn't understand how adamants worked at all, and I didn't bother to learn it. But I'd like to think that I'm pretty comfortable there now. That said, I don't have v68 adamants down to a T, because I practice mostly v56 adamants, but a lot of the principles are the same. I think the one big difference is that I can't go back up to fire scaling the mountain. But otherwise, I'm pretty comfortable now. Alright. Let's make sure I go to offense. Adamants makes every other free map look terrible, right? Got rainy offense, shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna play fire. Now, I haven't done the fire exit jump in a while, because every time I've played offense, someone else has been in charge of it. But looks like I get there no problem. I should have checked for puddles still. Baboon Hawk nest next to the ship, that's good. So even if Baboon Hawks steal during the transfer, I can just steal it right back. Going from fire to the ship on adamants is brutal, is it? I feel like that's the meta, no? Fire to ship is like the safest way. Insta coil incoming. At least in v68 they deactivate. Nothing I'm not used to. Turret immediately. The game doesn't want me to run Ironman, does it? Oh well, at least we get this. This is really good. More bottles. This is not bad. This could be a lot worse. The only problem is that it will get worse because it's offense, and that's just how offense works. That's 1 full inventory already. Plus 1, I think. Well, I guess I'm counting the key. I have a spike trap to work with also. So if any like enemies come my way, I can kill it under the spike trap. That's a pretty good timing for it too. I have a stop sign also. Please don't kill me here. 'Cause this is some really good loot here. Why is this offense so juiced? You know what, let's not worry about that until I get out. I might not want to greed this too hard, actually. I might want to start leaving. Especially since I just got lost. I'm not even picking that up. Now we right hug to get back. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Let me lock in for a second. I kind of need to make sure all of this gets back to the ship. You know what? I'm not even gonna run that way. Fuck it. If it wants to come get me, it can. It's gonna have to come get me in here. Thanks for the follow, killer. You gotta be shitting me. Okay. Oh my god. I would have hated myself. But better figure that out sooner rather than later. Eggs are very troll. How's it going, Nico? Yeah, I'm going back to Ironman stuff. Mostly because high quota takes too long. And I kind of want to play multiple games for stream if possible. Ideally, I can play this for a few hours and then switch to Forsaken Frontiers. But Forsaken Frontiers also takes a while, so I was thinking about how I'm gonna play 2 games that often take a while in a short period of time. I think I'm just gonna join the DC-10 train for a little bit, at least until V1400 comes out. DC-10 shouldn't take too long, especially if I'm speedrunning it. I don't know the speedrunning tactics, despite how much Tato and SQ I've watched. I'm already here at the train. Train? Hello. Forsaken Frontiers. You know, I didn't realize how close that egg actually was. I thought I was good, to be honest. Actually, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna take this so that way I can clown horn my way back. True, 1850 not counting the quota, huh? I rolled a 229, which is kind of like, I feel like that's average, but also on the lower side that it could have been. I've rolled stuff that's insanely higher than that. You'd think I'd know quota rolls by now, but I don't know, man. Whatever number's up there is up there. It doesn't really affect how much loot I'm gonna bring back. Oh wait, you're right, Slug. Because it doesn't cost money to complete a quota. Oops. This is for both of us, dude. Look at all the baboon hawks. No, we're tripping, Samsung. We're tripping. It's 1850 still. It's 1850 still. Because it doesn't cost money to complete a quota. Is that a giant? Alright. What am I supposed to do, man? What am I supposed to do about that? Okay, which... If I have to get one inventory, it's gonna be this one. Come on, Baboon Hawks, take it all closer to the ship for me. Do my bidding or something. Extension ladder, if only I bought one preemptively for the giant spawn on offense. Break line of sight, dude. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that's so... I slipped off the ship. That's not how I thought I would die there. You know what? The giant went to main, didn't he? So I just had to... I forgot that giants in this version, when you aggro them and lose aggro, they run to main. That was a lot more playable than I thought it was. Because I could have aggroed the giant first, and then dropped the loot. So that way I can deal with Baboon Hawks a little bit less. Oh, whatever. Never die how you think you will. It's because I never expect to actually die. I always go in with the mindset that I'm going to outplay this somehow. I could have left. I could have left. But like I said, I thought I could outplay that one also. At least I understand Baboon Hawks now, though. I think a lot of the hate I had for Baboon Hawks was due to lack of understanding. I still don't like them. But also, I could have prevented a lot of that by putting the clipboard up top. On top of the ship. Like, I had an outplay. Baboon Hawks are a pain on offense. I forgot that they were even a thing, to be honest. That was alter ego. Yeah, without the alter ego Baboon Hawk video, I would probably just still hate Baboon Hawks with a passion. Okay, we got our first apparatus of the day, by the way. The left of main. I play like Bracken isn't in the game. True. I ain't afraid. Well, there's definitely not one now that I see the spider. That'll be too many power levels. I feel it. That's just a lot to think about. I do it once I know a Bracken is on the, like, on the map somewhere. Oh my god. Please. We can go the other way while he sets up. Okay, word. It's gonna be the two-handed only seed. Yeah, especially in solo. Like, you don't have the luxury of not doing that, really. On Val, I was swiveling slightly, but probably still not as much as I should. There are certain rooms where I'll do it, like locker room. Like, I've had my neck snapped while going through a locker, quite a few times. But you're right, I think I have to start looking for Brackens more, or else people will realize that I've disabled Brackens in my mod pack. Totally kidding, by the way. Now I'm gonna complete this run, and then people will say, well, we'll never know that Austin didn't disable Brackens. I can't even say that I don't know how to do that. Because in my modded enemy only run, I disabled all vanilla enemies, and you can just kind of pick and choose which ones you want. Please believe me, I'm playing legitimately. I didn't spawn a giant on offense to throw everyone off. That's usually the kind of Bracken that kills me, one that's hiding around the corner, not one that just randomly kills me. So like when I enter staircase tiles and stuff, well, I can't say that I've been all that cognizant, but that's the Bracken I'm more worried of, rather than just a random neck snap. I at least don't have to worry about him today, though. My neck can rest easy. Am I only gonna get two-handed items today, by the way? That was already half of the available scrap. Like the 4 two-handed items plus apparatus. There's only 4 more items left. What is this, Purple's mod pack? I will be playing Purple's mod pack soon too. Especially now that I'm in the Ironman format. Oh, Purple. Oh, finally, okay. Actually, I kind of wish it just kept going with the two-handed thing. I wouldn't have minded doing two-handed only today. Even if it was only for a bit, you know? Okay, well, now that you gave me a one-handed, you don't have to keep giving me two-handed. It's kind of a little overplayed now. There's only 2 more scrap objects now. There's only 1 more now. We're looking at a potential full clear. It's probably in this locker. Alright, we full clear, as long as we take it all out now. Also have crazy Bracken luck. I'm probably gonna get a lot of Brackens now that I'm going back to Ironman stuff. I guess we'll see more what kind of RNG I get. I usually get the craziest RNG when I play with Nico. Which I'm gonna have to do for 10 quota league. I'm gonna have to play with that guy a lot. Got a mod prompt. I don't even know what prompts there are for mods. I wonder what other enemies are here. Because there's a spider and then there's 2 more power level available. I'm gonna get haunted. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting haunted here. It wouldn't be that bad. I mean, they don't have to quote me on that, but... 10 quota league is a speedrunning league hosted by the Short Sheriff, where a bunch of speedrunners compete in different formats for 10 quota speedruns. And there's like a whole point system and everything. Season 1 was what included like 16 of the game's best speedrunners, and then season 2, well, I mean, I've already said it, so my bad, Sheriff, if I'm leaking too much. Season 2 will be duo 10 quota speedruns, and Nico and I will be on a team together. If you look up the Short Sheriff on Twitch and YouTube, and you see a VTubing rat, that's the guy. It was super cool. It's how I met a lot of like the Lethal Company streamers and stuff, because a lot of them were there. And I only found out about the speedrunning league once I started like paying more attention to Twitch, because I didn't really pay attention to Lethal Company Twitch for like the first 6-8 months of doing Lethal Company. I was mostly just YouTube, but once I started streaming on Twitch, I started taking a look at the space, and 10 Quota League was like the biggest thing going around other than bread. And I think it still is. It's just 10 Quota League is off season right now, and it'll start again at the top of 2025. VTubing rat is a crazy state. I think it's an accurate statement too, no? Shout out Short Sheriff, by the way. That guy's super cool. He's not just a Lethal Company speedrunner either, he speedruns a lot of games. The 10 Quota League is probably like the most formal Lethal Company competition out there currently. Other than, you know, just fighting for the high quota leaderboards. But as far as like having, you know, exhibition matches and casters and everything, 10 Quota League has the full deal. So, I don't know how many teams are going to be in Season 2. But it's going to be a duo league. So, there's either going to be 8 teams of 2 or 16 teams of 2. I don't even know if there's 32 people that speedrun Lethal Company. But I guess if you're throwing in people like me and Nico, you know. All right, that should. Oh no, I have to get the apparatus. I almost did in full clear. Also just a very entertaining streamer too. Cool guy. Can't believe I almost didn't full clear this because watch there be like a snare flea or something here. Hmm. 920. I should still be good to just run it down mid. Bracken incoming. If I got a Bracken here, then it would have to be because something's wrong with my mod pack or something. Because there's already a spider, and spider's power level 2, Bracken's power level 3, and experimentation is max power level 4. So something would have to be wrong for there to be a Bracken. Oh, I should have scanned that worm while I was here. That was kind of scary because I ran through the worm. He wasn't behind me. Yeah, we start this one with a full clear. Chef Austin full clear series incoming. We can start seeing what I'm gonna sell. I mean, this plus this is 131. It is a slight oversell, but maybe I can get a bit more exact. 44, 29, 349. I mean, can't do much better than that. Give me Eclipse again. Mild weather, okay. Looking for a 50. If I can find 2 scrap items that add up to 50 or just one that's worth 50, then we'll have an exact 130 and then we'll go for the quota 2 oversell. If I high roll on the quota 2 though, then I might have gotten less. But we can do math after the fact too and see what would have been better. I like putting these outside. I know it's faster to not do this, but you know, hoarding bugs are pretty common on Assurance. Easter egg. You know, if the hoarding bug grabs that and kills himself, that's fine. Let's go check the other side first. I don't have to commit to left hug entirely. I should have gone main first, actually. I could have not taken damage, and then I could have checked fire later. There's also a turret right there. Where are you facing? Facing the other way. So when I walk in front there, it's gonna be in front of you. Oh my god. Loot room there, need a key. I have keys. Hairbrush. Okay, this is where I take the egg. I do an early transfer now to get the key. Jump off the box, yeah. You could take no damage from there too if you time it properly, but going to the box, doing it the long way is definitely the more consistent way. I should just go back to doing that. But what I really should have done was played main. I have plenty of time to... Actually, I don't have a key. I'm getting my feeds mixed up. Okay, now we go main. We can go the late main. It's fine. I get a key over at main. I'm very comfortable doing that jump, so I don't know. Ever since I learned like how momentum preservation worked also, and how to get the jump onto the box in the first place, like how it's fine to run into the rail and then jump, I've gotten it every time. Before I used to try to clear the rail, and that's how I would die. Trying to clear the rail is how you die. Just run into the rail and jump and you'll be fine. That's all. You could also do that same jump to Jesus. Sorry, brain broke for a second. I actually get 2 keys. And a tea kettle. We don't have to go too deep here because I want to check out that loot room at fire. Also, craziness here. I'm just gonna run this back to the ship. I have time. This isn't really efficient, but it is what it is. Listen while I cook a hamburger. Hey, let's go, Phantom. I've been back on my burger grind again lately. Yesterday I made a bacon, pepper jack, cheese hamburger. And then the Indian hot sauce that I have, super good for it too. I think I'll use both keys. Maybe I need a key in that loot room back there too. Oop. What's funny is that I do that box I was doing that box jump on my offense only runs just so I can get to main a little bit faster. I died once doing it though because I did assurance timing instead of offense timing. You don't see me here, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Two-handed. 2 hands. I don't know why I'm trying to juggle that. This is probably a dead end. Actually, I don't think it is. Not immediately, anyway. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, well, we don't have to be curious about it, at least. I think I just run past this. I probably have to greed harder at main. Oh shit. No, I got stuck on the railing. Alright, peace out, Slug. Looks like you get a little ending point there too. That was my bad. That was just not being careful. I'm gonna put my standing desk up. I'm wearing my Apple Watch today, and it told me to stand. So maybe standing up will help with this run. Turns out I'm not better at the Ironman than I used to be. Locking in, we'll see. We'll see what standing up does for the run. I haven't played standing up in a while. I accidentally just turned my monitor off. But let's see if this is okay. It looks like I'm talking just fine into the mic from here. I feel like I need the desk higher. Okay. Gonna take some getting used to. Hopefully it's 11. Well, I don't know if it's B's. I didn't scan in time. Oh, I don't have chat up either. Standing up and controller and walking and blindfolded. How did you know? I kind of just guessed that Nico said that in chat, by the way. Or whoever said it. I am gonna bring back the walking pad gameplay soon though. Because I'm gonna be on my Sigma grind set in 2025. And part of that includes fitness. I'm getting my blueprint laid out. Just impair all of his senses. I'll just become in a Lethal Company playing Enigma or something. This is 5 of 11. I think there was one more room that I could have cleared here, or like upstairs. No, there's no upstairs. Okay, so we're good here. Landmine somewhere. I thought that would have been an apparatus room. I don't think this is progress, right? Oh, it is. Okay. I almost feel like I should just go fire now. I'll probably find fire over here, to be honest. I saw that steering wheel, by the way. Don't y'all worry. I'll have to head down that way anyway. Hello. You want to show me where the fire exit is? I commit this key here. That's 9, so there's 2 more objects. That's where the spore lizard came from, isn't it? Okay. That means fire has to be like somewhere down here. Personal escort? Shout out to Lucian. Okay. Already checked down here, right? Yeah, this... okay. So these just connected down here. Lucian and his spore lizard antics. Maybe fire exit's down here then. Or not, so it's in the network. Oh no, it could be down this way. Fire exit. Yep. Okay, so let's bring everything here. Okay, so we just right hug from the bottom of this to get to fire. I actually get the money from your free sub. I'll have to see. I don't get to see like money from individual subs like that. I kind of just see money from however many subs I got that day. I hope so. Already went down this way. I think I'll just grab the apparatus and call it before I get too lost in the sauce. I can't go that way to go across. Gap jump for the fans. Okay, so I'm gonna be missing 2. Potentially 1 if there's a beehive somewhere. I'll look for beehives before I leave from here, because it could have been a 10-1 situation. Not enough stamina to jump that. I don't think. Don't need to risk it. If I do find out that I get the money from that though, I'm gonna figure out how to do that on purpose. I mean, in-game. For legal reasons. Actually, let's bring this one down. I could have just brought all of it down here actually, because I would have had enough time to make 2 transfers from here without going up there. But it's okay. How's it going, Steamed Hams? We'll be seeing a lot more classic Iron Man here. For sure. I plan on just giving my own challenge a go again. Mostly for the sake of time also. I mean, one of the reasons why I stopped doing Ironmans in the first place is because some of the other stuff I was doing in Lethal Company performed better on YouTube, but now that most of my Lethal Company stuff kind of just performs all the same, I'm just gonna go back to the thing that fits me best. That's unlucky. That's 7:30? 7:30 is kind of early. A few hundred attempts. I wish I kept track of how many attempts I mean, I was keeping track for a little bit, but I kind of overrode it, so I don't know how many attempts I'm at currently. At least as a solo. I definitely didn't keep track back when I was doing a lot more Ironman stuff. Like, the priority back then was just to come up with as many different variations as possible. It would be interesting to see how many tries it takes me to complete it, though. At least in this version. I only have one solo Ironman completion in V40. Maybe I'll track it for Eclipse only, because I still want to complete the Eclipse only one at some point. I wonder if I'll have enough time to... This dog's slowed me down quite a bit. I mean, if the payment went through on the sub, then I definitely got it. If your card got declined as a result, then I probably didn't. Because if a charge goes through, that's on the bank more so than on Twitch. I think I have time, by the way. We'll see. I might end up having to drop something, but it's gonna be close. Nah, I make it for sure. It's just how easily do I make it with the dog there. Be a little safe. It's the last inventory anyway. Is there anything that adds up to 50? $16. No, not quite. 16 plus 22 plus... That's 60. Okay. 299. Rainy Assurance? Boop. Oh wait, we play main. We're not gonna make the same mistake this time. Don't have to play fire immediately. It's better to get what I can from main first, probably. I can also potentially secure a key here, because having a key going to fire would be nice. Okay, I should probably just go to fire. I'll take a quick peek. Okay, well I got the key. Probably all I should get here. If I don't see it immediate, like it's not a convenient one, then I have to go fire. Okay, well then. I'm at fire now. Please caves be somewhere not stupid. Okay, well that's good at least. Probably down here. Turret. No, this is not... Why is it so far in? Not down here, I guess? Unless it's behind that locked door. Wait, what? Oh, there's already a hoarding bug, dude. Oh, it's a man-eater? Damn it. He ate the big bolt. Is that a blue light over there? Oh, this is just... I'm just gonna take him up there myself. It's too bad I can't drop him down a hole. Maneater was this hungry. I prefer if it wasn't my problem. Time to abandon a child. Alright. Wouldn't be the first time. Did I go up here yet? Bro, where is this mine shaft? Is it up here? I would rather not just go next on assurance. The assurance is supposed to be one of the good ones. Especially because Maneater ate one of the few pieces of scrap that I already have. I just don't think there's a mine shaft here. Or a cave. It's gotta be behind that locked door, huh? There was a locked door down here. Yeah. I didn't even have to go through the locked door, or what? At least I dealt with the Maneater before going in here. Probably be a lot worse if I had him still here. Water. Drink water if you haven't already. Let me jump! Let me jump! Oh no, okay. I know there's a hole right here, so I'm trying not to fall into it. Oh, okay, well. At least when you go near water, you get bottles out of it. What the? Someone moving my stuff? Oh. There's not much I can do, man. I might just have to call it a little early. Unless I want to reset. I don't think I outrun that hoarding bug with how much damage I have. Unless I trade. I kind of need it though. Bro, I don't even remember where the stash is anymore. Like over here. Yeah, I took your shit, dude. No! Take it. Alright. Jesus. Oh, I messed up. Oh no. Okay, there's a dog there. Run this way. And just 2 garbage lids and we are good to go. I don't know if I juggle them though with dogs out. Also, I don't know if I've never juggled garbage lids before. They're a little bit lower to the ground, which makes it a little bit more difficult to deal with. Dog scan? Oh, I've scanned a dog already? Oh, on experimentation already. $28. Big money. That's some weird dog pathing, but I'll take it. Three dogs. I think that means there can't be worms, right? I don't know. I don't remember what Assurance's outdoor power level is. I don't think it's 8 though. Damn, there's still 13 objects left. That's so sad. I guess it's mineshaft, so that's to be expected. You're 34. Do I like fire or main first on Val? I should probably do fire first, honestly. Just because I can't do the fire exit jumps. Like, in patches where you could do the fire exit jump, I like main first. Because you can always use the fire exit to be safe from giants most of the time. But now that you have to run out of the valley, it's probably better to check fire first. 13-1. Scan the mid-air manticoil. I also learned that you can crash into manticoils while you're jetpacking. Luckily, I didn't learn that one the hard way. Someone else learned the hard way for me. That's cool. Most profit day on mineshaft. At least solo. That I felt like that's super unlucky. Especially in solo, like mineshaft success is dependent on how close the cave entrance is to one of your entrances. Hopefully fire, so you don't have to do like the whole elevator dance. I was unfortunately not lucky this time. Okay. I went the long way to fire so I can look for that beehive. But now I don't have to go to that side of the map ever again now that I know it's not over there. Do I just commit the key here? I think I want to see what my other options are. My other options are to go to main, so I'm gonna commit the key. Might as well, they gave me one. Belt room. The only thing I can ask for more of is loot. Cool if they add items that counter outside monsters. Other than like stun grenade and stuff. There's another object. Egg beater. That's kind of like what the stun grenade is for. And also the radar booster. I think if they added items that countered, that specifically hard countered enemies like that though, the exterior might be a little too easy. I'm just glad that they added the mechanic where giants will path back to main if you aggro them near the ship. I think that's already helpful enough. Like, instead of adding items, they just added mechanics instead. That said, you know, radar booster is contingent on if you're playing multiplayer and someone's playing terminal. But stun grenade is just consistent. I think it's also consistently underrated. Now, as far as Iron Man goes, I don't know the Iron Man economy nowadays. But I used to buy stun grenades in my solo Iron Mans before V50, just to deal with giants, because giants were a lot more of a pain. Giants are fully playable now. Zeker should just steal the Stunlight idea from Forsaken Frontiers and put it into the game. Into Lethal. There's my Forsaken Frontiers flag. Super looking forward to V1400. And no adrenaline when aggro giant too. That was a big one. Like you don't know you've aggroed a giant until it's too late. I should go back. I just remembered that I'm in fire exit. I need to make my way out before I get too greedy and then get stuck in a valley with a giant. Especially since there's not too much as far as like outplay goes. Also, this might be the only time I've seen a garbage lid more valuable than a chemical jug. That's crazy to me. I just super low rolled on that chemical jug, I guess. $34 chemical jug is criminal. I wouldn't mind him adding stuff like that though. Because even if it's strong for like the high quota or speed, like high quota community, like it doesn't really matter. The high quota community, high quota people are like the 0.0001% of the people who play lethal. Most people would just kind of find it fun to add to their playthrough, I think. Lethal Company's player base is still a lot more casual than it comes off to be. Like a lot of the people who make Lethal Company videos or streams, they are part of like the less than 1% of people who are actually still like somewhat decent at the game. But most people are just still play casually, which is a time I miss, honestly. I wish I could still play it like that. But that's the thing with games for me. Like the time span where I just kind of have fun playing it casually and very silly is not a long time. Because at some point, if I'm going to commit to playing a game for the long term, I'm going to try to get good at it to some extent. And that's not just limited to games. Like if I'm going to do something in life for an extended period of time, I am going to at least try to be somewhat decent at it. I'm not going to put hundreds of hours into something and then still be bad at it. Where am I going, dude? Spotify Wrapped release today. This might be like the 1 year of my life where I just did not load up Spotify. Like actually, I'm more of a YouTube Premium user, and it's because like towards the end of 2023 or like second half of 2023, I started listening more to like to podcasts and stuff. And the podcasts that I like were more accessible on YouTube than they were on Spotify. I also liked watching them on YouTube also, since it had a video along with it. I think I'd take this beehive. I didn't scan it. So I doubt I've even opened up Spotify this year. And if I did, then it's not an accurate reflection of any music that I've listened to. Also, a lot of the music I listen to is on YouTube also. Because I like listening to like a lot of DJ mixes and stuff. And you know, it's a little... Music flows a bit better when there's someone actually mixing it live versus going from one song to the next. But I do appreciate a well-curated playlist from time and time again. And that's something that excels better on Spotify. But me personally, I don't like juggling playlists or individual songs. I'd rather just see how someone puts like music together for like an hour or two. Which was especially useful when I was working in the kitchen or commuting for like 2 hours at a time. I just don't have to think about music for the next 2 hours. The only thing I have to think about is what genre of music or what vibe I want. And then someone else will handle it for the next few hours. Heck, most of the time when I work in the kitchen, oh shit. Okay, well, I'm not playing that, unfortunately. Most of the time I let whoever else was in the kitchen pick the music, because I could listen to whatever. And I couldn't necessarily listen to podcasts while doing a food service, which is why the job where I was just prepping sandwiches for the airport was super, super cool, because it was just me by myself usually for 8 hours. And I could just, like, mindlessly prep stuff while focusing in on a podcast or something. But if you, like, at least for music, shoot. Well, there's Book Club Radio. Book Club Radio has some good ones. The Flavor Trip, I like their sets also. Clock Tower. But I haven't listened to a lot. Specific DJs that come to mind are Tinzo and Bobby Ganoush. Chase and Status's Boiler Room was on repeat in my kitchen. Okay. 90. Let's see if I can get 50 or 40. Oh, 28 plus 22 gives me... This gives me 50, so I can do apparatus. That's a mod with the white text to the left. That's not a mod, that's a separate app called Lethal Tracker. If you look up Lethal Tracker on GitHub, it'll pop up. I'm also switching back down to a sitting desk. Oh, you know what? Waddle was a good DJ also. He's the guy that on Book Club Radio started his DJ set by playing the cello. And then switched it into like a house / EDM type set. But most of the like DJs I listen to, at least when I was in a kitchen, if I needed more upbeat stuff, I would listen to some sort of like electronic music. I definitely tended more towards like drum and bass or techno. Lately though, if I do listen to, if I could find any like jungle stuff, I like jungle also. I was kind of prompted recently to look into some like music history around jungle, because I was shown some breakcore stuff, and like the, you know, the drums in there sounded a lot like the stuff I listened to in jungle, and then when I started looking up my own breakcore things, I found things that were not even, I just realized that I said I was gonna do 130 exactly, and now I'm selling everything. Whatever, we're just gonna sell everything now that we're here. But yeah, if I need something upbeat, I'll go like towards some sort of electronic music, usually techno or drum and bass or jungle. But if I need something more chill, then I'll usually go for like some like jazz or lounge mixed with like house or something. But it's very rare for me to just sit down and listen to music. If I'm sitting there really listening to music, then I go more for like lyric heavy stuff. Especially like from the UK. I like rappers like Akala and Low Key, Cass is Dead. How's it going, Cosmo? More of using iPod Classic and YouTube. Future Garage. Alt rock, game OST. Okay, okay. Actually, there was a time where I was listening to classical too. The thing about what I like about classical music too is that it's like it's usually safe for stream also. So that's kind of why I was like getting into it. And it also, you know, just kind of a different type of chill vibe. Chill but locked in. You know. I can lock into classical depending on what I'm doing. But I also stopped streaming classical music because depending on like who arranged the specific songs and stuff, people can still copyright stuff or songs that are on public domain. It's kind of dumb, but I get it. Future Garage. I do like old school garage, like UK garage, so I probably like Future Garage too. Garage, depending on where you're from. Gaming OST is usually what I play on stream though, because most of the time it's safe. I won't get DMCA'd. Actually, I don't really care if I get DMCA'd on Twitch. I've considered just playing copyright music on my Twitch until they tell me to stop. It's YouTube the one that hurts more because I don't make money when that happens. And like me, I'm not classically trained enough, or like, you know, in the classical rabbit hole to be able to tell the difference between arrangements. And you know what's the worst part? I was playing the music from like playlists and websites that are like public domain, copyright free, etc., and then I still get hit by copyrights. So a lot of those I don't even trust anymore. I just stick to gaming OSTs. But then every once in a while, like once in a blue moon, I'll get hit with the copyright from a gaming OST. One of them came from Lethal Company too, which is why I never use the boombox and why I'm hesitant to use the disco ball. Because I've gotten hit by copyrights from Lethal Company music, and it's real dumb. With splitting audio tracks, yeah. If, you know, if OBS was actually still splitting audio tracks properly for me, I would still be splitting the audio tracks all the time. But for some reason, OBS, audio application capture and game application capture, decided to start shitting the bed like 50% of the time for me. And when I looked up the solutions or what the problems were, they just said, oh yeah, that's just a problem with using Windows 10 and OBS. I'm like, really? I've used OBS on Windows 10 for like half a decade, if not more, and this is the first time that I'm getting that issue. Like, I don't understand. I don't even think Nico's ever had that issue, which is why he does it still, and most people probably. Like, I don't know what this... They said there's no solution. Like, that's it. You have to start it and see if you're fucked or not. Shout out Berkeley Mail. Alright, let's continue. Offense, we get mild weather this time. But if I start playing copyrighted music on my streams, I'm picking the music. Yeah, at least with you know, games like GTA and stuff, they tend to have a streamer mode or whatever. So you can turn on streamer mode and then it won't play copyright music. It's more like when it comes to using playlists and stuff on the internet. You can't ever be 100% sure until after you've done the thing, and yeah. If splitting audio was more consistent, then oh my god, please be unlocked. Oh my god, I'm dead. That's unlucky. Mineshaft offense, and I get a locked door with a turret at fire. Yeah, so if Nico wants to upload a YouTube video, his voice, his game audio, and the music he listens to are all on separate tracks, so you can remove whatever is needed. And that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing also, and specifically, it helps with dealing with audio levels. Like if for some reason my mic is too low or too high compared to the game audio, or vice versa, we can adjust that. Whereas if it's all recorded on the same track, then there's nothing you can do, really. You're just gonna have to hope that you record better next time. Like, obviously it's best practice to just have all your audio levels set, but you never know. Like, things change all the time for no reason. Or you might just sit in a slightly different position than you set up for. Valen, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. You know what happened though? I started getting those audio issues when I started playing Dead by Daylight. And then, like, I never had them when playing Lethal. And then, after I started getting them in Dead by Daylight, they started happening in Lethal Company as well. I don't think those are related, but... Oh my god. Okay. Chill Gamer VODs. Thanks for the follow. Huge fan. Hey, let's go. Oh my god. I am currently getting the craziest offense mineshaft roll of my life. Which is crazy considering that I've done over 100 of these with Ego and Illusion. Difference is I'm by myself this time. Most playable offense, right? I should just full clear actually. Knowing my luck, there's probably gonna be a landmine down there in that water, or like a snare flea or something. Turret spawns are unbelievable. Yeah, They heard that I was doing the Ironman again, and that I haven't been having the most exciting run, so they decided to put all the excitement together at once. For some reason. Also, I don't know if you were here for the fire exit, but when I went fire, there was just a turret immediately facing both the fire exit and the locked door. And if it weren't for the pillars that were there, I would be dead. Huh. I don't know what to do. I think I have to go in the water. 'Cause I'm not getting much else here. We're gonna go not in this water, but in this water, and we're gonna right hug. We're gonna die, actually. Really? No! I have to go the other way. I was trying so hard to find a way to go through, but I couldn't get it. We left hug this way then. Hope for the best. Hopefully this side's more clear. Yeah, okay, this side's clear. That side's a death sentence, apparently. Okay. I might carry this for a second. Because it is offense. Is this where I was supposed to come out of? Big bolt. Oh, hey. Huh. W inventory? Don't even need the key anymore. Let's see, where's my... Okay. Scroll up for the stop sign. Okay, then we go right to get out of here. If I get thumped in the water, it is what it is. What the? That's okay. That's probably one of the craziest thumper deaths I've ever had. Well, I got outplayed very hard. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more before I switch. I just manifested that thumper water, eh? One more, then we go play Forsaken for a little bit. $11. I was really hoping that it would come out of the water, because that would have been a cool shot of like killing the thumper just emerging, like it was the monster of the Black Lagoon or something. If anyone gets that reference, I don't even know if I'm getting that correct. Thumper said start over, dude. This run's over. You're not completing this run as long as I'm here. At least I didn't say something like, yeah, I got thumpers on lock now. But I do have thumpers on lock. Apparently not in the mine shaft though. This is already a bit too committal for main, but whatever. Hopefully there's something this way. One. Let's put this here for now. Alright, we're gonna get another two-handed seed here. Two hands. And a key. Oh, word. I almost just want to find the fire exit. I'm gonna leave a little scrap trail to help us get back. Might as well pull some interest while people are here. Who would be interested in watching me play TFT? By any like, if I ended up doing that for whatever reason, not including Nico, because I know he'll say yes. I might have reinstalled TFT last night. I thought I was sworn off that game. I thought I was. But if I'm gonna be slightly pivoting anyway, you know, and I kind of need, you know, TFT content seems kind of easy. I just gotta do one game per video almost. You know, that's kind of appealing to me. TFT got a bigger audience than Lethal. Bigger audiences only matter in theory though. If you capture the entirety of one audience, then it doesn't... Well, I guess it, to some extent it does matter how big that audience is, but Lethal Company audience is still pretty decent. I don't know about TF2. TF2 is not really my style of game. But TFT I can walk in pretty hard for, especially because it's mostly like mental. And like, oh, hello. This is the fire exit that I was looking for. Just hit normals. I actually do have to hit normals because I thought I could just jump straight into ranked. But even though like, even though I've played before, it said you have to play 3 normal games first, so I think my first TFT video will be playing my normals, and then maybe the second one will... Well, it might just be all one video, we'll see. I have to do normals, and then I have to get my ranked placement. I only played TFT for 1 set. I don't even remember what set number it was. It was like either set 6 or set 7. And I played towards the end. I started in bronze, made it to plat, and then the new set came out, and then there was all new stuff, and I was like, I'm not learning this game twice, and I just dropped it. But if I continue and play, I might. It turns out I'm gonna learn this game twice, and if it ends up doing real well, looks like I'll end up learning it as many times as I need to. I watched anyone and everyone that Nico and all of our friends were watching to like learn TFT stuff back at the back then. That's another thing I like about TFT too. Well, it's not something that I particularly enjoyed at first, but it's something that I've come to appreciate now. The fact that the learning the game or whatever, or the fact that I want to continue learning the game all the time too. Like for something like that, I will learn what I need to learn. And TFT also has like a competitive aspect that I'm kind of not getting from Lethal and Forsaken Frontiers. I know there's like high quota, there's speedrunning leaderboards and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know how much stock there is in being at the top of those outside of like the high quota and speedrunning communities, if that makes sense. Not that like, you know, being rank 1 or challenger in TFT has much value outside of that, but everyone who's playing the game, or at least the majority of the player base, is going for that. Is ranking up, you know? The majority of Lethal Company's player base is not like doing challenge runs or like shooting for the top or anything, but TFT is just an inherently competitive game. Not that like competition is everything to me. I've like, that's kind of, you know, if it was, I'd probably be a more competent and more dedicated high quota and speedrunner for this game. But if I'm gonna be doing like challenges or competitions or whatever, might as well do it where that's the meta, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. Do I have stuff still over there? I probably do. Yeah, I'm not really much of an FPS gamer, Ground Snake. Not anymore, at least. I mean, I did start making gaming videos with Call of Duty and like ninja defusing montages. Oh wait, did I just not play? Where did I not bring anything out? I must have just not found anything then. Everything was... Huh. Did I right hug? I did not right hook, or else I would have found this earlier. I did play Valorant for a little bit, and I was, you know, before Lethal Company, that's what I was mostly streaming, Valorant. I'm not solo queuing Valorant though, and I'm not really down to find a team to play with again. Most Canadians just don't stream anymore. Shout out Stoyle, a Canadian who still streams to this day. Call having a good TFT game a tuber. Dude, I wish that I at least recorded the games that I played back in the day. But you know, I played TFT back when I was running anime events and stuff. And what's funny is that, like, playing TFT is what made me kind of start considering doing something else with my life. Because I was like, if I'm supposed to be running these anime events and I'm spending most of my time just playing TFT instead of working on what I'm supposed to be working on, that's probably an indicator that I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. So the fact that I have reinstalled TFT, it's kind of bringing me back to that. And having me reconsider what I should be doing in life. Thoughts on League of Legends? You won't catch me playing that, unfortunately. I did play League in high school at least, and I had a good time. The thing about the, like, team competitive games is that I mostly like playing with a dedicated team of friends. And so, like, League I played until my friends stopped playing. Valorant, actually I didn't stop playing because my friends stopped playing Valorant. I stopped playing Valorant because I didn't want to keep playing Valorant. Or like do competitive gaming like that. That's when I had to lock in and do some other things in life. TFT is a very solo endeavor though. I mean, you can queue up with friends, but let me grab this key, might as well. I can't say I was crazy good at League though. We mostly just did silly things. If I had to pick one, like, and I would pick one, I wouldn't play both TFT and League, it's gonna be TFT every time. As far as Rust goes, I've never played it, but not really interested either. Because then that's two games that are hard to get me to commit to. That's both like an FPS game and a survival game. The problem is I like survival games, it's just a big commitment. And if I'm gonna commit to something in life, I have to get something out of it too. That's why it was really important to me that, you know, gaming YouTube worked out for me. Otherwise, gaming is just not gonna be part of my life. That's why I wasn't a big gamer before Lethal Company either. Like, I had cut out gaming almost completely, and then Lethal Company came around, I decided to take a break, and YouTube started taking off. I was like, you know what, I'll kind of entertain this idea of potentially playing video games for a living. But 2025, I kind of want to go back to the stuff I was doing before Lethal Company. Still gonna do the gaming stuff, because, you know, the goal has been reached. I can play video games for money. But it also doesn't mean it has to be my main source of income too. And that's kind of like the change that I'm going to be making. I don't know if I can juggle this in time. I'll finish reading all of these in a second when I go up. I'm greeting one more. Oh, I didn't have to drop it. I actually landed on the ship. That's crazy. I thought I had to drop it and grab the ladder. Oops. Hero shooters are abusive relationship. Thoughts on Phasmo? I like Phasmo. I haven't played it though in a long time, so it's gonna be a decent learning curve. I'm down to give it a shot though, see if people like it. I think it falls under the same demographic of people that kind of just throw my runs up in the background to like chill to or do work to or sleep to. Will probably get the same benefit out of Phasmo. And at least from what I've seen, there seems to be some like more overlap between Phasmo and Lethal Company than I thought. So it's a potential game that I could add to the rotation as well. Splatoon's been my toxic relationship. I can't say I've played Splatoon ever. 165. So far our lowest experimentation, but we're gonna get our highest assurance right now. New on Phasmo. Hey. Oh, why am I doing this? I don't have to do this. Well, we're doing this now. I've already committed the damage, so let's see what happens. I'm just so speedrun pilled, I guess. Whisk. Mask. For the one time. Actually, we got a 3-item start. This is now a 1 quota speedrun. Just kidding. That wouldn't have been a bad roll for a speedrun though. Oh, well here's main. We're gonna get a deep generation again. Go this way. There's a turret. Ooh, first gift box of the run. Hello, Hydro Deer. Hello, deer. Feels like it's poorly executed. I'll have to see what it looks like nowadays. I liked old Phasmo because the gameplay loop was very simple. It did make the game kind of easy though, but I don't mind easy. As long as it's fun. And like there was still a lot of dopamine to be had just from being able to do something efficiently. Even if it's easy. Okay. That might not be worth going down then. I think we just take the toilet paper and go. Once they started moving the ghost rooms around, that's when I kind of stopped playing, because I'm like, okay. I don't know if I'm down for this kind of slow play. Because I still wasn't into like longer gaming sessions. Well, longer gaming loops rather. So I would play Phasmo for a really long time. But I didn't want each run to last like business days. Wish I could just exorcise the ghost away. That's why I liked Ghost Exorcism Incorporated when it first came out. Because that was how you won in that game. You exorcised the ghost. I saw the remote over there too. How much is that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Not anymore anyway. Am I right hugging or left hugging in here? I don't remember. This is a good sign that it's, well, good indicator that it should be the last run when I'm starting to lose focus. Lucian is always watching. I believe that. Shout out to Lucian. Still need to play with that guy again. Full clear vow. This is a full clear vow angle. That's where I'm gonna come back out of my high quota hiding. I think I'll save high quota for collabs and stuff. Illusion does have something cooking though. I won't say anything else other than that. I think we would clear Val pretty easily if we tried to full clear it. I think I just go... Oh, I have so much time though. I have so much time. We'll let the people think what they want to think. It's like a NMP and catchy situation. Except probably more wholesome. I just saw that Catchy went or interviewed Manny Pacquiao recently. That was an interesting thing to come across my YouTube Shorts feed. I'm trying to scroll on YouTube Shorts a lot less though. So something that I'm gonna build into my daily routine again is, again, as if I've stuck to it for long enough time to say that it was ever built in. Just an hour-long meditation at the start of the day. So I did that this morning, so day one so far. It was nice. No real point of the meditation other than to sit there and be aware of what was going on through my head. Sort things out. Got that idea from both Naval Ravikant and Dr. K from Healthy Gamer GG. Both of them have meditating pretty high up on their mental health and just overall health list. So I'm kind of I'm seeing what that's all about, because those are two people that I look up to quite a bit and respect. So if they're the ones like advising it, then you know their opinion's gonna have a bit more weight. I'm gonna just full clear Val. I'm not locked in. I mean, Naval's a super ultra successful person, and he says that his favorite time of day is his 1 hour of meditating in the morning. And then Dr. K had a method, who also advocates for it, said that his method for getting people to start meditating, or the easiest way, is to just sit down and stare at a wall for 30 minutes. So both of them are like the same type. It's not like a count your breath type thing or focus on your breath. Those have different purposes. But I'll get back to I'll see what it actually does. Yeah, it's from the book I recommend, the 1 hour meditating. And that book is just kind of a collection of tweets and interviews and podcasts that he's done, Naval at least. I don't remember where Dr. K said the 30 minutes of staring at a wall thing, but I mean, a lot of his content on Healthy Gamer GG is just some good stuff. Sorry for a shameless plug. No need to apologize for that. If you buy the book with that link, I make a little bit of money, so. We're shameless plugging my, like, stuff that, you know, puts food on my table, keeps the roof over my head. I don't mind the shameless plug. The shameless part is that I put an Amazon influencer link to that book, which is available for free on his website. Not the physical copy, but the digital copy at least. I'll put that website there too if anyone wants to like check out the book or like the podcast or anything before even buying the book. I bought the book so I could take physical notes and like highlight and stuff, and because also so that way when I read I'm not staring at a screen. Like one thing for 2025 is like a goal of mine is to reduce overall screen time, and if I'm reading a book on a screen, that's not going to help me. But yeah, this was a very like insightful book and very insightful podcast and person, and all like the personal development people and business people that I also listen to, they all listen to and take inspiration from Naval Ravikant. So it's like, let me just go up one tier real quick. Well, not necessarily up one tier, because all those people kind of learn from each other, which is kind of like a cool thing, you know? At some point it's not about like hierarchy or anything, it's just about like collaborating or just sharing knowledge and stuff. Growing together rather than seeing who can grow the most out of everybody. That's also a topic talked about in that book, but we're not here to talk about personal development or life philosophies or whatever. We're here to go full clear mineshaft vow, apparently. But that's like the kind of stuff that I want to like talk about on my other channel in 2025. I'm gonna go back to being a bit more of a serious content creator. I go, what's going on here? There's bees, but no beehive. So where's their bugged beehive? Because that's just a free hive. If I can find it. Okay. Yeah, especially since I plan on playing Forsaken, I just kind of nipped it right there for a little bit. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That means there's another beehive worth 119 somewhere. Because I know that I'll sit here and yap about it for 45 minutes on the ship before going to Val. And if I do that, then I won't have time to play Forsaken after this. But the fact that I can just yap about it for 45 minutes is why I'm going back to like doing the other stuff. Or like doing the other channel. I'm not gonna do daily uploads for that one though. That one I plan for weekly uploads instead. Maybe put a little bit more effort into them, hopefully. Well, there's another beehive right there. I should just do the whatever. I'll do it next time. Figure out how to do like the beehive setup, especially now that I don't have to deal with the kidnapper fox. I can just have the cabinet and beds set up for beehive or hive collection instead. But this goes back to the TFT thing. Like, TFT is a game that I'm willing to put in the hours to learn for. Lethal Company not as much anymore. I mean, I will probably learn the beehive setup at some point, and I'm definitely gonna practice cruiser jumps again because I think we're doing high quota on Saturday again, as long as Nico is still available for that. Well, I also like bringing up Forsaken Frontiers just because, like, any additional eyes that I can or interest I can get on that game, the better. Because I do enjoy playing that more than Lethal, so I'm trying to get more people to be interested in Forsaken Frontiers. And the more people that... And it's also my way of supporting a friend too. You know, lead dev, Maylene, like, good friend of mine. So, whatever I can do to help a friend out, I'll do it. Which is part of the reason why Lethal Company kind of has a limited time left in my on my YouTube channel, or at least priority. Because I think it's finally time to actually move on for real, like I was planning to anyway. But since I have the commitment to 10 quota league still, I'll still do Lethal through 10 quota league. There's a Bracken. Because it doesn't make sense to, like, for me to continue playing Lethal and pushing Lethal if I really just want to push Forsaken Frontiers. I think I should just play more Forsaken Frontiers. Every time I upload Lethal, it's encouraging less people to watch the Forsaken stuff. So at least the ones who are more dedicated to Lethal. Whereas I just need to start spamming Forsaken instead, I think. And when V1400 drops, it's going to be a lot easier for me because there's a lot more cool stuff and a lot of bugs fixed in V1400 that I think can interest people a bit more than current state Forsaken. I do think that current state Forsaken is still fun, though. Okay. The thing is, I don't know if going main here is good. Hmm. I was also putting off until V1400, but the thing is, but after not playing Forsaken for like a week or so, I'm just kind of pushing my channel back towards the Lethal towards the Lethal Company angle, and I'd rather it be more towards the other end. Is this doable in v68? I think I saw June doing this. Rare barber, by the way. The heck? Barber, mineshaft barber. I feel like I can get more than this. But at the same time, I have bees. So it's not like I need... Well, I kind of do need more than this because... my assurance wasn't too good. Oh, wait, I found the beehive. Wait, that's huge. Now I have enough. I think I just take this and go. When is Twitch recap? Shoot, I forgot Twitch even did one. In my head, I was like, didn't Twitch already do one? But that was YouTube, not Twitch. I was surprised YouTube even did one. I think this is the first year where they did that. I kind of wish that YouTube did it for overall watch time though, rather than just gaming. Like obviously, since I do gaming YouTube, I'm appreciative that the one category that they actually did it in is the one that I am active in as well. I think they had a music one also, but I don't know how many people actually use YouTube Music. Like I do use YouTube for music, but I don't specifically use YouTube Music for it. Especially since like the music that I do listen to, that tends to have like the DJ actually playing the set, and I sometimes like seeing that environment too. Also going back to like DJs being like a thing, I think I personally like listening to DJs also because I have like a handful of DJ friends as well. And at some point in my life, I will go down the DJ route. Because, like, being able to curate music like that is seems like a very fun thing to do. But again, I don't know if I can commit to doing that for money, so I need to figure out the money thing first before I start doing things. Because again, like DJing, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna commit to it to where I'm at least somewhat decent at it. You're gonna see me follow the Andrea Botas pipeline. Except not specifically chess, it's gonna be other things, I guess. Andrea Botas becoming a dark techno DJ was not on my bingo card in life, but it's one that I appreciate quite a bit. Skepta becoming a house DJ was not on my bingo card. That's something I can appreciate. Rebecca Black becoming an EDM DJ, not on my bingo card. Well, that's super lit. Super glad that Rebecca Black is still in music. I think I was talking with Maylene and Nico about this before, but like, it's crazy how much hate that Rebecca Black and Justin Bieber got when they were first like going big and stuff. I can't say that I was not in the crowd that was hating on them. Because, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But in hindsight, like, it sucks so bad, because they were just kids, and especially talented ones at that. Like, man, if you listen to any of their recent stuff, it's like, geez. Especially Justin Bieber. Not that I'm out here listening to Justin Bieber or anything, but he comes up on my feed every now and again. I'm like, damn, son. That boy got it. Rebecca Black is queer icon, right. They didn't stop the internet from hating on her, though. She wasn't a known queer icon back then, though, at least. But damn, people were ruthless. People are still kind of ruthless on the internet. That's the kind of thing, that's the thing about, like, hating on people on the internet, though. Like, it's just a wave of hating on this person, and then they just get forgotten about. But then the person that was hated on, like that kind of like just changes their life a bit, you know? Massive respect to Rebecca Black for just taking it to the chin though, and growing from it. Like she stuck with music even through that and stuff. Super cool story in my opinion. Justin Bieber stuck with music also. Not that I like looked into their life story all that much, but you know, the kind of hate that they went through, that kind of stuff that makes people quit, you know. Twitch recap drops on the 10th. I'm very interested to see what my Twitch recap looks like. $12:51, going to offense. Mild weather, no key. Oh, I was about to assurance jump and die. Instead, I misfire exit jump. Okay, we're playing main. Well, if we're gonna play main, I might as well set up for Baboon Hawks, huh? If I had to guess who my #1 streamer for 2024 was, it's probably June, July by day. I'd be lurking in there quite a bit. And then it's a toss-up for everyone else. Usually whoever I raid, at the end too, I tend to like just kind of leave my stream up and stuff. And just get raided around everywhere. Nico's probably in my top also. Maybe if he streamed more, it would be a little bit higher. Oh. Alright. Mansion offense, by the way. What's going on today? I get when you play Ironman, weird stuff happens, I guess. Someone I've been watching a lot recently, I don't know if it's recent, like, enough to have made it into my top. There's a Himi_HG. Super chill streamer. Learned of her because she raided me once. And whenever someone raids me, I go and check out their channel. And, yeah, stuck around. Shout out Himi. Been streaming a surprising amount recently. That Dead by Daylight stuff. I'll definitely want to join you on one of those Dead by Daylight sessions at some point. We'll do the duo stream where neither of us are in voice chat and we're just yapping to our audiences. We'll do the content angle for DVD. I think the YouTube people would like it more if I did it that way, because you can have a more consistent commentary rather than clips highlighting a game that they don't understand. I think DVD content appeals to DVD players or people who've played it before. Kind of hard. It's a hard sell to people who don't know what's going on, I think. But at least like if I did a continuous session, I'd be able to explain things as they're happening. But I can't just upload our full sessions for reasons. I guess I could. But I'm not going to. Austin, June, Bread. I like that rotation. Especially June now, because she's been streaming like crazy lately. I just leave my computer on. You're probably like the most dedicated Ironman runner in the entire community, to be honest. Today's one of her rest days, though. Hope she gets some good rest. I know I would want some after doing like multiple 12 to 18 hour streams. Like, sheesh. How's it going, E. Jacob? I'm the top 0.3% of Chef Austin fans. Nice, nice. Glad that you've been enjoying the YouTube stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, I had to handle business real quick. I would like to find fire exit here, if possible. Oh, Spore Lizard. That means fire exit's over here. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, it's over this way? Damn it, Spore Lizard tech did not work this time, unfortunately. Oh, I probably didn't have to use this. Watch it be like right here. It can't be that far, right? Oh god. I probably should have used the key on that door instead of the one that I just unlocked. Oh boy. Please give me the fire exit or I'm cooked. I think I committed too hard. I'm going upstairs though, because I don't really have a choice but to commit here. I don't know why I'm trying to do that. It's clearly... Oh, hold on. Oh god, oh god. Alright, well, we got the fire exit that we were looking for. But, at what cost? Bro, I don't even know what to do here. Okay. Oh, there's another thumper! Do I go back to main? Oh, God. I think I have to go back to main and hope that I can go around that thumper. This has been pretty interesting. So to find the YouTube Wrapped, you go to, well, I did it on mobile. And if you scroll down when you reach the watch page, you'll see a little compass on the top left. Click the compass thing and then you'll find it there somewhere. I'm not sure if you can do it on desktop. So you'd have to go on, like, mobile. I couldn't find it on desktop anyway, but yeah. It might be a throw going to main at this point, but whatever. If the run ends on mansion offense, I'm cool with that. I do want that inventory though, the stop sign, cup, and fight stick. It does only account for gaming content though. In the Wrapped. So like, and it showed that gaming only accounted for 24% of my YouTube watch time, which is why like I would have liked if it also showed like non-gaming stuff too. I definitely watch a lot more non-gaming than gaming. But hey, I'll take some stats over no stats. I'm also gonna take some loot over no loot here. Just for sake of time. I don't know if I go all the way there and come back. I think I can be happy with these bottles, present, and mask instead. You can download the app Jupiter, because as long as you're signed into YouTube, like you'll get the stats from your desktop anyway. You just need to do the wrapped on the app. No way. Bro. What is that? What, is giant guaranteed in v68 or what? I've only been to offense twice and I got 2 giants. 290? I'm not on pace, unfortunately. Thank you to that pumpkin for spawning though. I was cooked otherwise. $265. Oh, I left my... Damn. I left my clipboard up top, didn't I? I would kind of would have liked that for March here. I think this still works. I'm not entirely sure though. I'll do it anyway. Wow, no beehives on March is very unlucky. We'll go to main first, and then we'll play fire at the end of the day. Kind of just want to get an inventory from over here, which is the farthest point. And yeah, get inventories from the farthest points, and then play the closer ones at the end of the day. Because getting an inventory from main super late seems like it's very difficult. So I might as well do the difficult part first. Okay. Oh, in a belt room also? That's crazy. Maybe I just find a fire exit here. Instead I find one of the worst items I could have possibly found. I'm gonna commit a little bit, because I mean it's a belt room. Belt rooms have loot, usually. I'm curious about that side as well. See if I can get something other than this tattered metal sheet that I can bring home. Did not see that snare flea. Oh, well. Double fire exit here. Let's see which ones they are. Okay. Word. What day is it no longer accessible? I'm not sure. I can't imagine it not being there though. That sucks. So we grab these and then we play the back fire exit. While watching out for this snare flea. I mean, this is okay, I guess. It does kind of suck that 3 of the entrances were like right next to each other though. That means I'm not going to be able to cover too much of this interior. I got my dream inventory, toilet paper and tattered metal sheet, and 2 random objects. What more could I ask for? Where am I going, dude? If I had bees here too, we'd be absolutely cooking. I guess we're making enough though. We're making the 1850 that we need. Pretty sure 428. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. I'd be on a better buzz, if you will. I do have coffee still. I ran out of milk though, so I mixed my coffee, my protein coffee with water. Can't say it's as good, but I did have like a mushroom creamer also. So I tried doing that, but it's just not the same as using milk. It's better than just using water though. Shit. Alright, give me a key. Damn it. But I mean, this is at least another 100 here. Dang it. I could buy a lockpicker. I'll be net positive if I did. Because the bottles are right there, so that's just guaranteed value if I get it. There might be an apparatus in there too. Oh wait, I have a key. Any plans to decorate my ship to lower quota? Not in the Ironman. I don't think it's worth it. It's better to just... Like, the money spent, I'm gonna need all of that money for just being able to afford going to the moons in the first place. That's probably more of a strategy in the hardcore Ironman, but in the classic, it's not worth the investment. At least I can't see it being worth it. Like, if I have enough money, maybe. Like, before I complete quota 3. But at that point, it might be better to just invest in equipment instead of furniture. Like buying a stun grenade or something, or a shovel. Okay, I'm glad I returned this then. The reason why I brought that back before getting the other thing is in case a baboon hawk decided to steal one of these items that was out here. It's getting a little dicey though. I'm allowing giants to spawn in now. But I didn't perform very well on the other moon, so I kind of have to do what I can here. Good enough. He probably has the rest of it. Let's just go back now. Man, if this goes on a run, I don't know if I'll have time to play Forsaken. That's unfortunate. I'll just have to play Forsaken tomorrow. Or start stream earlier too. I did start a little later than I wanted to. Okay, we go. We'll get... I don't think this worked, otherwise the Baboon Hawk would have aggroed up here. I don't think you can sell this for any money. The reason why the clipboard works is because it registers as a loot. It has a registered loot value, but it doesn't sell for loot. And Baboon Hawks only pick up stuff that has a loot value. 331. Now we go to Adamants. Our first Adamants of the day. What do we get? Eclipsed. I was gonna say Eclipsed anyway, because like it's probably the most appropriate one I can get right now. Not afraid. I think I only play fire here. I mean, there's nothing out here right now. I probably could have done one inventory from main. Oh, okay, wait, that's good. These bees are good because I can greed bees. Extreme weather for adamants, right? I would like if some of that dream translated into loot also, but we can flick the switch off too to check behind these doors. Never mind, let's switch that back on actually. You know what's crazy? I actually have enough to at least see the next quota. So as long as I live this, we're okay. I just take this. I just take this and then I get the bees also and we're okay. Hello, dog. Yeah, dry loot, butler, and I don't have a shovel or anything. I was kind of looking forward to playing Adamants too, which is a little unfortunate. I'm going the long way, might as well. I don't really have plans to stay here for very long, so this way's a little too long, it seems. I guess if I aggro him, then break aggro, it'll be okay. No, I was right there. I was right there. Aw, man. I tried greeting it. Because I didn't want to aggro the dog inside. Damn. Oh. I thought I heard him turn around, too. I thought I heard him turn around. That sucks. Okay. Well. That'll be it for the Ironman runs today, I guess. Damn. I'll play a bit of Forsaken, though. I think that ended early enough. I thought I was gonna go at least for another quota, and that would have changed things, but I'll play some Forsaken Frontiers. More Iron Man stuff, though. I'll be streaming more Iron Man stuff. For sure. Especially because I can keep it to this time frame. So yeah, if anyone has Iron Man ideas, let me know in the YouTube comments when I upload this video. It'll go up in a couple days. Or I guess if they're watching from YouTube now, it's up right now. So yeah.